Yo guys, what is good and what's going on, everybody? Your boy BLSG back yet again with another Phillies live play-by-play. After last night, turns out that the Philadelphia Phillies actually did end up beating the Toronto Blue Jays by a final score of 4-3. After the eighth inning, you know what? I'm done and I'm leaving. After the top of the eighth inning, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna end it off early. I'm done. I don't think the Phillies coming back. I was like, I'm done with the game. But it turns out all the parts that I didn't stream was where the Phillies started to do big things. So hopefully the Phillies can come out striking in this game with me streaming. And that way I can hopefully do the whole game. And hopefully we see the Phillies win in its first one tonight against our division rivals. Second place in the National League in the Atlanta Braves. It's who the Phillies are up against tonight. Phillies look to get on the board and get going early against this team to start off this 4-game series after coming off a tied 1-1 series with the Toronto Blue Jays. So let's see what we can do throughout the series. As you guys are coming in here, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. You guys know, music producer! You know the drill. The music's great. The music is great. So let's go to the beat. Thank you. I was looking through the chat before we get started with this one. Star Wars 99, what's going on, my guy? Appreciate you for coming through. So let's go, Phillies. You already know. That was a nice comeback yesterday. Yeah, it was. Absolutely. Matt Vierling pretty much saved the game for the Phillies. I'm not even lying. Matt Vierling was the one to save the game. MC, what's going on? Appreciate you for coming through. So let's go, Phillies. You already know. Again, appreciate everybody for coming in here. Let's all share out the stream. Bring more viewers up in the chat. We only got 3 right now. Need a lot more in here. Need a lot more viewers in the chat. So guys, share out the stream. Share the stream out. Wherever you guys have social media, whether if it's Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, TikTok, wherever you guys have social media, share the stream out. And also, if you guys are looking for the game, it's actually not on NBC Sports Philly because of the Birds Huddle podcast that they do on NBC Sports Philly. It'll actually be on Fox for tonight's game. If you guys are looking for where the game is at. I know there's also Thursday Night Football as well, but that's on Amazon Prime, and a lot of people might not be buying on Amazon Prime and turn about like $100 down the drain. So, a lot of people might not be able to watch the Thursday Night Football game between the Browns and the Steelers, but, just decide to come on here and do the Phillies game. Well, not a lot of people might not be able to find the Browns-Steelers game, since apparently on every Thursday Night Football game, they're going to stream those on Amazon Prime Video, and we're not even going to waste our time with that. There's no football on Amazon Prime is stupid. Agreed. But yeah, we are here in Philadelphia. 68 degrees in Philly, 49% humidity, and the wind's at 14 miles per hour. As they show the Phillies dugout, and then the Atlanta Braves dugout. I almost said Washington Nationals because I think the manager's last name is Washington. But here we go. About to get this game started here. Guys, drop the score predictions in the chat. Let me know what you guys think the score is going to be for tonight's game. If y'all haven't done so, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Let's get this game started. And again, guys, if you're looking for the game, it is on Fox Channel 4. If you guys are looking for the game, it is on Fox, not on NBC Sports Philly. Because on NBC Sports Philly tonight, they are doing the Birds Huddle podcast that they do on NBC Sports Philly. So if you're looking for the game, it is on Fox. As we look at the Atlanta Braves starting lineup, which is Dansby Swanson, William Contreras, Austin Riley, Travis d'Arnaud, Matt Olson, Vaughn Orsom, Michael Harris II, Marcell Ozuna, and then Robbie Grossman is the starting lineup for tonight for the Atlanta Braves if you are an Atlanta Braves fan. Dansby Swanson ready to kick things off, and he will be set to go against the lefty Ranger Suarez He was pitching 26 starts this season, a record of 9-5, an ERA of 3.53, 140 innings pitched, 53 walks, 118 strikeouts, 12 home runs allowed, and the opponent average has been 2.43, or .243, I should say. Ranger Suarez in his pitch usage, 41% on sinkers, 21% on changeups, 19% on four-seam fastballs, and then you guys see the list going down the line, so I couldn't read the rest of it, but that's how it is going for Ranger Suarez. Let's see what he shows tonight. In the defense, we have Schwarber at left field, Matt Beerling at center field, and then Dalton Guthrie, the young man, at right field. In terms of the defense towards the infield, we have Alec Bohm at third base, Bryson Stott at shortstop, G. Score at second base, Rhys Hoskins at first base, and then obviously the man himself, JT Realmuto, as the catcher. As we get ready to get this game started here, Dansby Swanson to lead off here for the Atlanta Braves. Dansby Swanson so far since May 23rd has 132 hits in his last 108 games, which is the third most in the MLB. But Dansby Swanson to lead it off here for ATL. Ready to go against Ranger Suarez on Fox. And the first pitch from Suarez to Swanson results in a strike, making it no balls. One strike to the direction of Dansby Swanson. The 0-1 pitch coming up here by Ranger Suarez. Need a big game by Ranger today. Need a big game. Big game by Ranger is needed. And the 0-1 pitch by Suarez results in a strike, making it a strike 2 here. Making it no balls, 2 strikes to the direction of Dansby Swanson. With the 0-2 pitch coming up here by Ranger Suarez. The first 2 pitches for Ranger Suarez resulting in strikes. Can he get the first strikeout of the night against Dansby Swanson? And the 0-2 pitch by Suarez. Not even close to the strike zone. Making that now 1 ball, 2 strikes in the direction of Dansby Swanson. The 1-2 pitch coming up here by Ranger Suarez. Dansby Swanson resetting here for the 1-2 pitch. I believe it is William Contreras on deck here for the Atlanta Braves. And the 1-2 pitch from Suarez. Swing and miss. That's a called strike 3. And the first strikeout of the night for Ranger Suarez coming against Dansby Swanson. And just like that, 1 out in the inning. William Contreras now up to bat. Beautiful pitch by Ranger. It's a beautiful pitch by the lefty or the southpaw Ranger Suarez. And that's how you start things off in a division rival matchup against the Braves. As William Contreras is now up, as on the first pitch by Suarez to Contreras results in a strike, making no balls, 1 strike to the direction of William Contreras. With the 0-1 pitch coming up here by Ranger Suarez, William Contreras with 19 home runs, 42 RBIs on the season, and a .276 batting average. And on the 0-1 pitch, that'll be a fly ball to right field. It'll drop for a base hit. The young man, Dalton Guthrie, picks it up. And it'll be a single here for William Contreras to start off this one for the Atlanta Braves in terms of base hits. I mean, it's just a good hit by Contreras. It may have not been that bad of a pitch if it would have been a sneaky pitch, but turns out Contreras just keeps his eyes on the ball and just sends it out towards right field where the young man, Dalton Guthrie, manages to pick it up. But now runner on first base here for the Braves as now Austin Riley goes up to bat here for Atlanta. And the first pitch by Suarez. And that will drop for another base hit. Back-to-back base hits now for the Braves as Austin Riley gets one. And now Contreras and Austin Riley both on the bases here for the Atlanta Braves. And after a solid start by Ranger Suarez getting Dansby Swanson out, he lost the next 2 hitters, William Contreras and Austin Riley, to put up some home runs for the Phillies. So Ranger Suarez got to find a way to get back in his groove here, even though it's already been 3 hitters going. Guys, everyone, if you haven't done so, we have 6 people in the chat. Just 2 likes. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Travis d'Arnaud up to bat for the Atlanta Braves is on the first pitch from Suarez to d'Arnaud results in a strike, or a foul ball, I should say. Making no balls on strike coming to the way of Travis d'Arnaud with the 0-1 pitch coming up here by Ranger Suarez. It's time for Suarez to find a little bit of rhythm here, even though It's already been just 3 batters. It's time for him to find a rhythm. After getting Swanson, he's allowed the next 2 hitters to make a play, and it'll be a bouncer out towards third, but it'll only be 1 out, though. Bohm able to tag up on third, but Hoskins not able to get the double play, which would have been a 6-3. The most common double play is a 6-4-3, but it would have been a 6-3 double play if Hoskins was still on the base, but the throw by Bohm was a little bit short, but a high bouncer by Travis Darnell. It was also way short. It was just way short of making it towards Rhys Hoskins. It was not even close. But now Matt Olson up to bat here for the Braves. And the first pitch from Suarez to Olson goes right back to the pitcher. And that's an easy 3 out, just 3 outs just like that. Even though allowing 2 base hits, Ranger Suarez able to hold the Braves off in terms of runs. We go to the bottom of the first with the Braves scoreless and the Phillies coming up. Ranger Suarez needs to find that rhythm. If he finds that rhythm, then he's going to be hard to stop. It's all about if Ranger Suarez can find a rhythm out there in the outfield. That's what it's all about. It's all about to see if he can find a rhythm. And on some of these pitches, he's definitely found a rhythm, to say the least. But he needs to keep finding a rhythm. Guys, we got 6 people in the chat. Everyone hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Appreciate everybody that's so far coming through this stream. I know 2 of the people that are in the stream right now, but we have a total of 6 people, so we should have 6 likes. But yeah, guys, appreciate everybody that's so far coming to the stream. Appreciate everybody. But yeah, man, hopefully the Phillies can get going here early. We'll see what happens if the Phillies can get going early here. Ranger Suarez allowing 2 hits with 1 strikeout after the first inning. But no earned runs by Ranger Suarez, so that's definitely something positive that you have to look forward to. See if Ranger Suarez doesn't allow any earned runs here. As we get ready to begin the bottom of the first inning here, and we look at the Phillies starting lineup here. As for the Phillies starting lineup, we have Kyle Schwarber, Rhys Hoskins, Alec Bohm, Bryce Harper, JT Realmuto, Gene Segura, Matt Beering, Bryson Stott, and Dolan Guthrie for your starting lineup for your Philadelphia Phillies. Young man Dolan Guthrie batting 9th in the lineup. They'll all be facing Max Fried to start. As for Max Fried, 28 starts for him this season, a 13-6 win-loss record, a 2.52 ERA, 175.5 innings pitched. And there were some more statistics I didn't get to. For Max Fried, 4-seam fastball for him is 33%, curveball is 21%, slider is 19%, changeup is 14%. And that's just how his pitch percentage goes. There's one more on there that I didn't get to look at. But Kyle Schwarber lead off here for the Phillies on the first pitch from Fried to Schwarber, goes upstairs and making a 1 ball and no strikes to the direction of Kyle Schwarber with the 1-0 pitch coming up here by Max Fried. 60 homers for Aaron Judge on the season. Gotta give him props. That is 3rd in Yankees history, I do believe. He did, I think, pass Babe Ruth, if I am not mistaken. But now it's 2 balls, no strikes to Schwarber. 2-0 pitch coming up here by Max Fried. 60 homers for Aaron Judge this season. That's 2nd most all time. As on the 2-0 pitch will be a swing and a miss here by Kyle Schwarber. Make it 2 balls, 1 strike coming his way with the 2-1 pitch coming up here by Max Fried. Schwarber needing to reset here and hopefully get back up and going. And the 2-1 pitch by Fried goes just a little bit inside, making 3 balls and 1 strike to the direction of Kyle Schwarber. With the 3-1 pitch coming up here by Max Fried. Kyle Schwarber with 40 home runs. I think it says 85 RBIs in the season. I can't read his batting average because it is split screen with the Yankees game. I was on the 3-1 pitch. It's going to be a swing and a miss here by Kyle Schwarber, making it 3 balls and 2 strikes now coming his way. With a 3-2 full count pitch coming up here by Max Fried. Max Fried looking for his first strikeout of the night coming up against Kyle Schwarber, who has definitely had a great season with 40 homers. Has definitely had a great season. Well, here we go. 3-2 full count pitch coming up here by Max Fried to Kyle Schwarber. Max Fried getting set on the mound here. And 3-2 full count pitch by Fried. It's a swing and miss. That'll be a call strike 3 and strikeout number 1 for Max Fried coming against Kyle Schwarber. And now Rhys Hoskins will be up to bat here for the Atlanta Braves. I mean, I think in my eyes, that's just a missed opportunity for Schwarber because he was literally on a 3-1 pitch count, and he was not even close to the strike zone, which is virtually on computer using technology. So in real life, you can't see it on the actual baseball field. But in my eyes, that's a missed opportunity for Schwarber because he was working on a 3-1 pitch count. And the first pitch from Fried to Hoskins results with this one going downstairs, making a 1 ball, no strikes coming his way with the 1-0 pitch coming up here by Max Fried. Rhys Hoskins with 28 home runs and 72 RBIs on the season and a .246 batting average as well. As on the 1-0 pitch will result in a strike here to Rhys Hoskins, making it 1 ball, 1 strike coming his way with the 1-1 pitch coming up here by Max Fried. Rhys Hoskins looking to get the Phillies going here in this one against their division rivals. And the 1-1 pitch from Fried to Hoskins. This will result in a foul ball here, making it 1 ball, 2 strikes to the direction of Rhys Hoskins with the 1-2 pitch coming up here by Max Fried. In terms of the Atlanta Braves, in terms of the outfield, they have Marcell Ozuna, Michael Harris II, and Robbie Grossman. And then in terms of the baseman, they have Austin Riley at third, Dansby Swanson at shortstop, Vaughn Grissom at second, and then first baseman, I forget who they have, but they'll work it from there. And then on the 1-2 pitch to Hoskins results in a ball making 2 balls, 2 strikes coming his way with the 2-2 pitch coming up here by Max Fried. And the 2-2 pitch from Fried to Hoskins will be a swing and a miss, a call strike 3, and strikeout number 2. And strikeout number 2 on the night here for Max Fried, as he quickly gets a rhythm going here for Atlanta. Say, come on, Rhys. Yeah, it was not good whatsoever. That wasn't a good first round by Rhys Hoskins. But Alec Boehm's up the bat, so let's see what he does here for the Phils. Alec Boehm now up to bat here for the Phillies. And the first pitch from Fried to Boehm gets fouled back, making it no balls, 1 strike coming to the way of Alec Boehm with the 0-1 pitch coming up here by Max Fried. Alec Boehm this season with 12 home runs, 67 RBIs, and a .289 batting average as well this season for the young man himself, Alec Boehm. And the 0-1 pitch from Fried to Boehm. Way inside, not even close. Making it 1 ball, 1 strike to the direction of Alec Boehm with the 1-1 pitch coming up here by Max Fried. Thomas Watts, what's good, my guy? Appreciate you coming through. Said, BLC, are you biting your words right now from last night, what you said? I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. I mean, hey, a win's a win at the end of the day, but, I'm like to myself, of course the Phillies find a way to, bounce back and, find a way to take the lead and get the win when I'm not streaming. Of course they do. It's ridiculous, but it's true. Thomas, appreciate you for coming through. Hit that like button if you haven't done so, my guy. Appreciate you for coming through the stream. Guys, we should have 6 likes on this thing. We got 6 people watching and just 2 likes on this. 2-1 pitch coming up here from Fried to Boehm, and the 2-1 pitch. No matter what, this is going to be a strike no matter what if Bohm made contact or not. But it'll be 2 balls, 2 strikes to the direction of Alec Bohm with the 2-2 pitch coming up here by Max Fried. Phillies need to get things going. They got to get things going real quick. Ranger Suarez is going to have to hold everything down that he can for the Phils. Alec Bohm calling timeout. Alec Bohm getting set in the 2-2 pitch by Fried to Bohm. This will be a foul ball here by Alec Bohm. Making it 2 balls and 2 strikes coming his way with the 2-2 pitch again coming up here by Max Fried. After the 22-29 start, Joe Girardi got fired, and then Phillies had 8 straight wins and a 16-2 record. Bryce Harper was then placed on IL June 26th and missed 26 games. They were 2.5 games ahead for the final National League wildcard spot. Last postseason appearance was back in 2011. So it's been a roller coaster ride for the Phillies, and on the 2-2 pitch, did Bohm swing? The answer is no. So it'll be 3 balls, 2 strikes now to Alec Bohm with the 3-2 full count pitch coming up here by Max Fried. And a 3-2 full count pitch from Fried to Bohm. Goes out towards right field. But this one will be caught for out number 3 of the inning by Grossman at right field. So Phillies can't get anything going to begin their half of the first inning. But we go to the top of the second here, where it's still a scoreless game, but the Braves are coming up to see if they can take a lead in the top of the second inning. It is a scoreless game right now, though, to say the least. Which is a good thing. I mean, Ranger Suarez is going to have to hold it down as much as he can. Ranger Suarez has to hold down as much as he can in tonight's game. I mean, heck, we saw it all go crazy last night in terms of the pitching as well. I mean, we had Zach Wheeler in for like a couple innings. And then Noah Syndergaard came in, which you rarely see Noah Syndergaard in the bullpen. You don't see that man in the bullpen. You see him in the dugout. You don't see that man in the bullpen. You see him in the dugout warming up for the. You see him warming up. You see him in the dugout, not warming up for the Phillies in the bullpen. You've never seen that, man. That was the first time you see Noah Syndergaard as a member of the Philadelphia Phillies in the Phillies dugout. I mean, the only potential starting pitcher that is in the bullpen for the Phillies, the only one doing that is Nick Nelson. That's the only one. Everyone else, they're either in the bullpen or they're in the Phillies dugout. Apparently got a little wacky using Noah Syndergaard out of the bullpen. But yeah, let's get things going, man. Let's get things going. We got 5 people in the chat. Appreciate the 5. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Appreciate everybody for coming through the stream tonight. Share out the stream so we can bring more viewers up in the chat as well. Where you guys have social media, whether it's Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, share out the stream wherever you have social media. As on the first pitch from Suarez to can't tell who's up for Atlanta, which it is Vaughn Grissom, resulting in a strike. The 0-1 pitch coming up here by Ranger Suarez. And the 0-1 pitch by Suarez goes just inside, but gets a piece of the strike zone, making no balls, 2 strikes coming to the way of Grissom with the 0-2 pitch coming up here by Ranger Suarez. Suarez only needed 10 pitches in that first inning. And the 0-2 pitch from Suarez to Grissom. It's beyond the ground and resulting in a foul ball here for Grissom, bringing him back to the home plate. Once again, getting ready for the 0-2 pitch here by Ranger Suarez as Suarez makes his way back to the mound. The Atlanta Braves so far this season with a 35-15 record versus left-handed starters, which is the second best in franchise history. Looks like Michael Harris II's on deck, as on the 0-2 pitch will be downstairs by Ranger Suarez, making it 1 ball, 2 strikes now to the way of Grissom, with the 1-2 pitch coming up here by Ranger Suarez. And this will be pitch number 15 on the night as well. And the 1-2 pitch is caught by Alec Bohm. Throws to first base in time for the out. For out number 1 of the inning, just like that. Beautiful play right there by Alec. Alec makes a great snag. Throws it to Reese. And it's in time for out number 1 of the inning, just like so. Alec Bohm makes a great dive. Throws to first base in time. Use that big cannon of his to get it towards first. One out now for the Braves. Here's Michael Harris at the bat. As this time is a bouncer right back to the pitcher in Ranger Suarez, throwing it to first base in time. Just like that for out number 2 of the inning right out the gate. As Michael Harris bounced that one and didn't even get it close to where it needed to go, as it just went right back to Ranger Suarez. Ranger Suarez so far on first pitch strikes is now 7 for 7. Marcell Ozuna now up to bat here for the Atlanta Braves. 21 home runs, 51 RBIs on the season for him, and a .221 batting average as well this season for Marcell Ozuna. As on the first pitch by Suarez to Ozuna results in a strike, making a no balls, 1 strike to the direction of Marcell Ozuna, with the 0-1 pitch coming up here by Ranger Suarez. Pitch number 18 coming up as well. And the 0-1 pitch. This will be a ground ball to shortstop. Stott has it, throws to first base in time for out number 3 of the inning. And the Phillies are playing some good defense right now. Win the defensive side of things because defense wins championships. But let's see if they can get on the offensive side of the baseball here. And we go to the bottom of the second inning to see if the Phillies can find a way to take an early lead. But yeah, good start for the Phillies defensively. I'm loving the start defensively, but let's get the offense going here. Let's get it going here, man. But yeah, man, let's see if the Phillies can get this going offensively and start hitting some dingers here. It'll be Harper, Romuto, Segura as the next 3 batters here for the Phillies. I mean, Suarez is doing a solid job despite only having 1 strikeout. I mean, some of these hits by some of these players are just going right back to Suarez, and Suarez is just, taking his time making the play and just, keeping himself calm. Just doing what his job is, man. But yeah, we go to the bottom of the second here. Phillies will be up to bat, and these Phillies fans are looking for the Phillies to take a lead here in this game. As Bryce Harper's now to bat here for the Philadelphia Phillies. Game ready to go here. And the first pitch from Fried to Harper goes way upstairs. Making a 1 ball, no strikes coming in the way of Bryce Harper with the 1-0 pitch coming up here by Max Fried. Bryce Harper with 17 home runs, 57 RBIs on the season, and a .293 batting average as well this season for Bryce Harper as the designated hitter. And the 1-0 pitch goes inside, and Harper gets out of the way to make sure he doesn't get another injury. And now this is 2 balls, no strikes to the direction of Bryce Harper with the 2-0 pitch coming up here by Max Fried. Pitch number 21 coming up as well. And a 2-0 pitch from Fried to Harper. It's a bouncer towards the right side. Harper tries to get there, but will not make it there. Now it'll be 1 out of the inning here for the Philadelphia Phillies after Harper just hits a bouncer. But we have JT Realmuto up to bat next here for the Phillies. As we get another look at that, Harper just gets it on the bottom side of his bat, and that's the reason it just gets to the ground. But JT Realmuto up to bat here for the Philadelphia Phillies. For JT Realmuto in his career against Max Fried, with 3 home runs, 9 RBIs for him against Max Fried, and with a .324 batting average as well. 9 RBIs for JT Realmuto is the most against Max Fried. As on the first pitch here from Fried to Realmuto results in a strike, making no balls on strike to the direction of JT Realmuto with the 0-1 pitch coming up here by Max Fried. This will be pitch number 23 for Max Fried as well. And the 0-1 pitch from Fried to Realmuto goes way outside, making it 1 ball, 1 strike to the direction of JT Realmuto with the 1-1 pitch coming up here by Max Fried. And the 1-1 pitch to Realmuto. That was a dot out towards third base. Threw it. Well, it bounced off the third baseman, went over to shortstop, tried to throw it towards first, but Realmuto barely gets there for the first base hit, and it's technically an error for the Atlanta Braves. So now Realmuto is apparently now safe on what should have been an out for JT, but it also goes off the edge of Austin Riley's glove and just goes out. As JT had a blaster towards Austin Riley, threw towards which it got over towards the shortstop, but JT was safe at first base before the ball did get there. The ball is not in. I believe that is Matt Olson's glove before JT touches the bag. So JT safe at first, and Gene Segura will be up to bat here for the Phils. Facing him against Max Fried, the first pitch from Fried to Segura. This one results in a foul ball. This one could have been a good one if it was a little bit straighter and in play. There will be no balls, 1 strike to the direction of Gene Segura with the 0-1 pitch coming up here by Max Fried. Gene Segura with 10 home runs, 30 RBIs in the season, and a .281 batting average as well this season for Gene Segura. No score here so far in this game in the bottom of the second inning. And the 0-1 pitch. Now we out towards right center field. That will drop for a base hit. Realmuto goes towards third, and Realmuto is going to make it there. And Realmuto, just like that, is in scoring position here for the Phillies. So any base hit here, whether if it's by Veerling, Stott, or Guthrie, or even at the top of the order, will put the Phillies on the board and will bring JT Realmuto home. Great hit by Gene Segura out towards right center field. And it is easily going to send Realmuto over towards third and put Segura to first here to put 2 runners on base here for the Phils. 1 out in the inning for the Phillies. Any base hit gets the Phillies on the board. Any base hit. And on comes the guy that had a great game yesterday himself, Matt Vierling. Let's see how he fares against the division rival Atlanta Braves. As on the first pitch from Fried to Vierling results in a strike, making no balls on strike to the direction of Matt Vierling. With the 0-1 pitch coming up here by Max Fried. Matt Vierling last night against the Blue Jays was 5 for 5 with a walk-off RBI. First 5+ hit game with a walk-off since Milt Thompson in 1997. I think that was in Phillies history, if I'm not mistaken. As on the 0-1 pitch will be a swing and a miss here by Matt Vierling. And he shouldn't have swung that whatsoever, as that one goes way below the strike zone, making no balls, 2 strikes, coming the way of Vierling with the 0-2 pitch coming up here by Max Fried. That pitch looked bad, but Vierling didn't know that until it went down further and realized, man, that's a ball. And the 0-2 pitch from Fried to Vierling. That will go out towards center field, but this one will be caught here. JT could go home. JT will easily go home. So J0 Realmuto will put the Phillies on the board because the Braves only got 1 out, which was a flyout by Matt Vierling. But Vierling with a sacrifice fly to bring JT Realmuto home to start off this game and get the Phillies a 1-0 lead. Could have been a nice hit if it was a that could have been a nice by Vierling right there if it was like a little bit lower and if it had no chance to be caught into the glove of the center fielder for the Atlanta Braves, which is Michael Harris II. As on the first pitch here from Fried to Stott results in a strike, making no balls on strike to the direction of Bryson Stott. With the 0-1 pitch coming up here by Max Fried. Bryson Stott with 9 home runs, 43 RBIs in the season, and a .233 batting average as well this season for the young man himself, Bryson Stott. Fried getting set on the mound here. And the 0-1 pitch by Fried to Stott goes upstairs and outside, making it 1 ball, 1 strike now to the direction of Bryson Stott. The 1-1 pitch coming up here by Max Fried. So he says, nice, 1-0. Yup. You better believe it, Star Wars 99. You better believe it. And the 1-1 pitch from Fried to Stott results in a strike, making it 1 ball, 2 strikes now to the direction of Bryson Stott with the 1-2 pitch coming up here by Max Fried. Depth charge this season. Nick Maton, Derek Cole, Bryson Stott, Bailey Falter, and Matt Vierling. Nick Maton with a .974 OPS. Derek Cole with 9 homers. Bryson Stott with 43 RBIs. Bailey Falter with a 3.68 ERA. And then Matt Vierling has a stat line as well that I did not get to. As on the 1-2 pitch will be a foul ball here by Bryson Stott, making this remain at 1 ball, 2 strikes coming his way, with again the 1-2 pitch coming up here by Max Fried. 2 outs in the inning, guys. Keep that in mind. 2 outs in the inning. 1-2 pitch coming up here by Max Fried to Bryson Stott. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And all the Phillies fans start booing as Max Fried throws it over to first. And they're probably all saying, boring, as all the baseball fans would say. 1-2 pitch coming up here from Fried to Stott. And the 1-2 pitch from Fried to Stott goes downstairs, and Segura will easily make it towards second. And Travis d'Arnaud will not even be able to get this one off, as Segura will go to second, and he's now in scoring position here for the Phillies. Here we go. Segura now getting ready to take off on the base once Bryson Stott hopefully gets the base hit that the Phillies are searching for. And the 2-2 pitch to start. That'll be a swing and a miss, and that'll be a call strike 3. And Segura will not advance towards third and even back to home plate. But the Phillies do get a run on a sacrifice fly here by Matt Vierling to bring JT Realmuto home. And we will go to the top of the third with the Phillies now up 1-0 over the division rivals in the Atlanta Braves. We got one. Yup. We got one and we have a lead. So let's play with the lead a little bit. And if Ranger Suarez can keep up what he's doing on the mound, and if he can pitch some solid pitches without giving up any homers or anything like that, then if the Phillies also can shut the Braves outfielders and the baseman down, they can shut them all down, then this is an easy win for the Phillies in the books. But I think it all starts with Ranger Suarez, honestly. So far through 2 innings, he's performed great. And let's see that same momentum coming from Ranger Suarez, and hopefully we get a lot of him in this game tonight. Yeah, I see the reason why, since they're playing Milwaukee. But the Reds are down 2-0 to the Brewers, so we got to find a way to keep on winning. So I'm not sure how many of these games the Brewers are going to lose here. I'm not sure how many they'll lose. As we get ready to go here to begin the top of the third inning, starting out with Grossman. The first pitch from Suarez to Grossman results in a strike, making it no balls, 1 strike to the direction of Grossman. With the 0-1 pitch coming up here by Ranger Suarez. Kyle Wright with 19 wins this season, which leads the MLB. But this will be a foul ball here by Grossman, making no balls, 2 strikes coming his way with the 0-2 pitch coming up here by Ranger Suarez. Ranger Suarez being held to just a few pitches here. And this is the pace that I kind of like it to be at right now. But the 0-2 pitch coming up here, and the 0-2 pitch resulting in a ball, actually. Making it 1 ball, 2 strikes coming his way. To the way of Grossman with the 1-2 pitch coming up here by Ranger Suarez. Two-two pitch now coming up here for Ranger Suarez as he throws a ball here to Grossman. Making it 2 balls, 2 strikes coming his way with the 2-2 pitch coming up here by Ranger Suarez. Manuel Villalta, what's good, my guy? Appreciate you for coming through. Said the Brewers are trash. Well, they're not doing that bad against the Braves. Not the Braves, the Reds right now. They're not doing that bad. They have a 2-0 lead on the Reds. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. We need the Brewers to lose. So hopefully we see that happen. But appreciate you for coming through, Manuel. If you haven't done so, my guy, hit that like button. It says I don't recognize your account. Hit that subscribe button as well. Grinding out content on this channel like crazy. But the 3-2 full count pitch now coming up here for Ranger Suarez to Grossman. I tried putting up the audio. Can you not hear me in the chat? Give me a 1 if you can hear me, Manuel. Well, on the 3-2 full count pitch, that'll be a ground ball to shortstop. Stott has it. Throws to first base in time for round number 1 of the inning on 3 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out in the inning here for the Atlanta Braves here in the top of the third. I can't really do that, man, because if I do it, I might get a copyright strike for it, which would be against YouTube copyright. Even though I'm not showing the game, if I have it up too loud, it could be a copyright strike. So I keep my volume down a little bit just so I don't receive one of those. Appreciate you for coming through, man. You'll hit that like button, subscribe, my guy. Appreciate you for coming through. As on the 0-1 pitch here by Ranger Suarez goes downstairs, making it 1 ball, 1 strike now coming to the way of Swanson as we go to the top of the order with the 1-1 pitch coming up here by Ranger Suarez. And the 1-1 pitch from Suarez to Swanson is a swing and miss here by Dansby Swanson, making it 1 ball, 2 strikes coming his way with the 1-2 pitch coming up here by Ranger Suarez. Ranger Suarez, I think he's looking for strikeout number 2. He would be looking for strikeout number 2 if he does get it on this one, as on the 1-2 pitch is downstairs by Ranger Suarez, making it 2 balls, 2 strikes. Coming to the way of Dansby Swanson with the 2-2 pitch coming up here by Ranger Suarez. This will be pitch number 30 coming up as well for Ranger. Leader, what's going on, my guy? I appreciate you coming through. So let's go, Phillies. You already know. Hit that like button if you haven't done so. And the 2-2 pitch. That'll be a ground ball to shortstop. Stott has it. Throws to first base in time for round number 2 of the inning for the Atlanta Braves. Potential postseason rotation this season for the Atlanta Braves will be Max Fried, Kyle Wright, Spencer Strider, and Charlie Morton for the Atlanta Braves in terms of the pitching side of things for Atlanta. Those guys will get a lot of playing time in terms of starting games for the Atlanta Braves when it comes to the playoffs. But still, 1-0 lead here for the Phillies is on the first pitch here from Suarez to Contreras, results in a foul ball, making it no balls, 1 strike coming to the way of Contreras with the 0-1 pitch coming up here by Ranger Suarez. Contreras so far 1 for 1 with a single in the first inning. And the 0-1 pitch is to be popped up and into the stands easily, or does Realmuto have it? It's actually going to go in the stands. This will be no balls, 2 strikes to the direction of William Contreras with the 0-2 pitch coming up here by Ranger Suarez. No balls, 2 strikes for William Contreras, in which Contreras also started out 1 for 1 in the game with a single, I do believe. And the 0-2 pitch goes way downstairs by Suarez. He knew he messed that up immediately as soon as he threw it, but 1 ball, 2 strikes to William Contreras with the 1-2 pitch coming up here by Ranger Suarez. One-two pitch coming up here from Suarez Contreras in the 1-2 pitch. That'll be a swing and miss. That'll be a called strike 3. And that will give it Ranger Suarez strikeout number 3 on the night. I think. Or it was either 2 or 3 for Ranger, but either way, we go to the bottom of the 3rd inning here as the Phillies still maintaining a 1-0 lead over the Atlanta Braves as we go to the bottom half of the 3rd inning, where the Philadelphia Phillies will be right back up to bat, and will look to increase their lead. One, two, 3 inning. Yep. Number 2. All right. I guess they must have updated it before I had a chance to look. But yeah, guys, Phillies maintaining a 1-0 lead over their division rivals in the Atlanta Braves here. Let's see if the Phillies can keep this up. Guys, shout out to the 6 in the chat. Salute to the 6 people. If you haven't done so, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and share the stream so we can bring more viewers up into this chat. Appreciate everybody. Here we go. We're back to the bottom of the third inning here. Phillies with the Braves 1-0 here, and can't tell what's at the back here. Looks like it is Dalton Guthrie. Because on the first pitch here from Free to Guthrie results in a ball made and 1 ball, no strikes to the direction of Dalton Guthrie with the 1-0 pitch coming up here by Max Fried. And the 1-0 pitch. This one will get in the strike zone, making it 1 ball, 1 strike coming to the way of Dalton Guthrie with the 1-1 pitch coming up here by Max Fried. 1-1 pitch coming up here from Fried to Guthrie. And the 1-0 pitch of a swing and miss here by Guthrie, making that strike 2 here coming his way. With the 1-2 pitch coming up here by Max Fried. Royal fan, man, what's good, my guy? Appreciate you for coming through. So let's go Mets, but I want the Phillies to win over the Braves. Hey, we respect all fan bases here. We respect all the non-trolls up in this chat, but appreciate you for coming through, Royal fan Auntie. If you haven't done so, hit that like button. Since I don't recognize your account, hit that subscribe button as well. Gonna be grinding out content on this channel, man. We welcome all fan bases here. But here we go. As on the 1-2 pitch by Guthrie. This will drop for a base hit here for Dalton Guthrie. And he will make his way to first base, and he will stay right there. It's kind of a little worried because it is a split screen between the Phillies game and the Yankees game. They're showing a lot of Aaron Judge here, which is why they have this up, because Aaron Judge is chasing history today. Trying to become, I think, either third or second all time for home runs in Yankees history. But Kyle Schwarber now to bat here for the Philadelphia Phillies after starting out 0-for-1 with a strikeout in the first inning. No outs in the inning here as Dalton Guthrie did get a base hit. Single season home run record. Roger Maris with 61 in 1961, and Aaron Judge just 1 homer away from tying Roger Maris. Aaron Judge just 1 homer away from tying it. And Max Fried still paying attention to first base. And guys, once again, I forgot about this. Again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to National Pay Attention to First Base Day! Woo! Stupid. So dumb. But now, as Kyle Schwarber tried to bunt that, turns out didn't even get close to his bat. So now snowballs on strike coming his way, with the 0-1 pitch coming up here by Max Fried. With the 0-1 pitch coming up here from Fried to Schwarber. And the 0-1 pitch. That'll be just downstairs of the strike zone. Making a 1-1 strike coming to the way of Kyle Schwarber. With the 1-1 pitch coming up here by Max Fried. Ralph Thompson, as the interim manager, was the Yankees bench coach from, I think it says 2008 and then 2015 and 2017. And Guthrie goes to second, and Guthrie is safe. Guthrie had wheels right there. Travis d'Arnaud never had an opportunity to handle it, but Guthrie put on the wheels and said, you know what, I'm going. And you know what, Guthrie did make it to second, and now he is in scoring position here for the Phils. It's now 2-1 strike coming in the way of Kyle Schwarber, with the 2-1 pitch coming up here by Max Fried. And the 2-1 pitch. Dug in the strike zone that time, making it 2 strikes coming to the way of Kyle Schwarber, with the 2-2 pitch coming up here by Max Fried. On deck is Rhys Hoskins here for the Phillies. So far starting out 0 for 1. Two-two pitch coming up here from Fried to Schwarber. And the 2-2 pitch. That'll be downstairs, making that 3 strikes in the direction of Kyle Schwarber, with the 3-2 full count pitch coming up here by Max Fried. Which said Wodats. With a bunch of thumbs up emojis. Three-two full count pitch coming up here, and the 3-2 full count pitch. This will be a foul ball here by Kyle Schwarber, making this remain 3 strikes coming his way. With again the 3-2 full count pitch coming up here by Max Fried. Schwarber trying to do this the best way that he can to get things going here. Keep in mind, Guthrie at second, so they do have a runner at second in Dalton Guthrie. And the 3-2 full count pitch. This will be a foul ball again here by Schwarber, making this remain 3 strikes coming his way. With once again the 3-2 full count pitch coming up here by Max Fried. Guthrie barely made it before d'Arnaud had an opportunity to throw it when Guthrie went to second. And the 3-2 full count pitch to Schwarber. Inside, ball 4 here for Kyle. So Kyle Schwarber will walk this one, and we'll send Rhys Hoskins up to the plate here to get ready to bat. Guys, everyone hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, if you guys are in this chat. If you're in the chat and haven't hit the like button or haven't subscribed to the channel, please do it. Grinding out content for you guys, man. Been grinding it out as of late. Rhys Hoskins at the bat here for the Philadelphia Phillies after starting out 0 for 1 with a strikeout in the first inning. And the first pitch from Fried to Hoskins results in a strike. Looks like Hoskins did go. And this will be no balls on strike to the direction of Rhys Hoskins, with the 0-1 pitch coming up here by Max Fried. And the 0-1 pitch coming up here from Fried to Hoskins. Fried keeping an eye on second base. And the 0-1 pitch was actually calling a timeout here for Rhys Hoskins. So the pitch does not count by Max Fried. So it remained no balls, one strike. The umpire got the timeout off just in time before it would have been too late for Rhys Hoskins to get an opportunity to swing at this one. The 1 pitch coming up here from Fried to Hoskins. And the 0-1 pitch. That'll be way upstairs, making it 1 ball, 1 strike to the direction of Rhys Hoskins with the 1-1 pitch coming up here by Max Fried. Let's see, there should be more likes at the like button, people. Yes, everyone hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. We have 8 people watching and just 4 likes. Come on, guys. Everyone hit that like button if you haven't done so. Guthrie at second here for the Phillies and Schwarber at first base for the Phils. Runners at first and second for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins looking to keep this one going in some sort of way. And the 1-1 pitch to Hoskins. That'll get in the strike zone, making it 1 ball, 2 strikes now to the direction of Rhys Hoskins with the 1-2 pitch coming up here by Max Fried. One-two pitch coming up here from Fried to Hoskins. And the 1-2 pitch. That'll be way downstairs, making it 2 balls, 2 strikes to the way of Rhys Hoskins with the 2-2 pitch coming up here by Max Fried. Max Fried's a little bit out of sorts right now. But if you are the Braves and if you are Max Fried right now, you're definitely wanting to make a change on how you can find a way to get your pitches up better. 2-2 pitch coming up here, and the 2-2 pitch will be downstairs, making this 3 balls, 2 strikes to the direction of Rhys Hoskins with the 3-2 full count pitch coming up here by Max Fried. Alec Boehm on deck here for the Phillies with no outs in the inning. Looking to take advantage are the Phillies right now. Phillies look to take advantage on the 3-2 full count pitch. They'll rule it a call, strike 3. Gets the edge of the strike zone. Fans are booing. They don't like the call. But when you look at it, from a device, it actually did get the strike zone. So it's a good call by the umpire. Even though the fans were booing on that, that's still a good call. Because it got it slightly, and if you get it slightly, it's likely to be a strike 3 call. And I think Rhys might have threw an F-bomb before chatting with the umpire about that call. I'm telling you, Rhys might have dropped an F-bomb right there before chatting with the umpire. And the first pitch here from Fried to Boehm results in a ball, making it 1 ball, no strikes to the direction of Alec Boehm with the 1-0 pitch coming up here by Max Fried. Alec Boehm on the first pitch is 33 for 96 with 2 homers and 7 RBIs. And the 1-0 pitch. This will be fouled away here by Alec Boehm, making this go 1 ball, 1 strike coming his way with the 1-1 pitch coming up here by Max Fried. 1 ball, 1 strike here to Alec Bohm in the bottom of the third. And the 1-1 pitch to Bohm. Going way upstairs, making it 2 balls, 1 strike to the direction of Alec Bohm. With the 2-1 pitch coming up here by Max Fried. Alec Bohm so far is 0 for 1 with a flyout in the first inning. Bryce Harper on deck for the Phillies after Alec Bohm. Guthrie and Schwarber on the bases. Guthrie at second, Schwarber at first. And the 2-1 pitch to Bohm, that's a swing and a miss. That'll be a strike 2 call here from Alec Bohm. As this one, in my eyes, he definitely should have not swung this. And Bohm should know you can't even hit that ball. Bohm should know that. 2-2 pitch coming up here, though, from Fried to Bohm. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the 2-2 pitch from Fried to Bohm. That'll be a swing and miss. That'll be a call strike 3. And Bohm will have himself back to the dugout. Whereas another strikeout here from Max Fried. I mean, I can see how both of those pitches were both strikes. I can see it. Because when you look at it virtually, it actually does get in the strike zone for both of them. Bryce Harper now up to bat here for the Philadelphia Phillies this season with 2 outs of runners in score position. Bryce Harper has 3 homers, 19 RBIs, and then I think it was a .258 batting average as well. The runners in score position. As on the first pitch to Harper results in the ball, making this 1 ball, no strikes coming his way, with the 1-0 pitch coming up here by Max Fried. 1-0 pitch coming up here from Fried to Harper, and the 1-0 pitch. That'll go outside the strike zone, making it 2 balls, no strikes to the direction of Bryce Harper, with the 2-0 pitch coming up here by Max Fried. Gave it to him. Two pitch coming up here from Fried to Harper. And the 2-0 pitch by Fried. Swing to miss, and that was not even close to the strike zone. I don't know what Harper's even doing. But this will be 2 balls, 1 strike coming his way, with the 2-1 pitch coming up here by Max Fried. Hopefully it'll be MV3, man, but it's not looking like it right now. 2-1 pitch coming up here from Fried to Harper. And the 2-1 pitch. That'll be a strike here, making this 2 balls, 2 strikes coming the way of Bryce Harper, with the 2-2 pitch coming up here by Max Fried. Two-two pitch coming up here from Fried to Harper. And the 2-2 pitch. This will be a bouncer. Back to the pitcher, and the pitcher, Max Fried, is going to get it, and we'll get out number 3 of the inning. So on that note, still that the Phillies do maintain a 1-0 lead over the Atlanta Braves. Going to the top of the 4th, where the Phillies maintain a 1-run lead. Harper's better than this. I mean, he's probably still trying to get back to it, you know. Lucas Holm, what's good, my guy? Appreciate you coming through. I know you probably hit the like button, Lucas, but double check to make sure that you did. Not showing himself at all. I mean, no, he's going up against a good pitcher. It's not like he's going up against a big fat chump in terms of pitchers. He's not going to go up against any chump. He's going up against Max Fried at the end of the day. But Bryce Harper hasn't been going up against a bunch of chumps. Yeah, we're here at the top of the fourth. As long as the Phillies can maintain this lead, then I'm all right with them just having one run. Ranger Suarez gets back to work on the mound here for the Phils. MLB scoreboard here. Brewers still lead the Reds 2-0 in the top of the sixth inning. Playoff picture for the National League. Phillies have the third wildcard spot behind the Padres and the Braves ever since the Phillies went on their little losing streak. Brewers are 2.5 games behind the Phils. As on the first pitch here by Suarez to Austin Riley results in a ball, making a 1 ball, no strikes to the direction of Austin Riley with the 1-0 pitch coming up here by Ranger Suarez. Austin Riley 1 for 1 with a single in the first inning. And the 1-0 pitch from Suarez to Riley, it'll be in shallow center, and looks like Veerling was not able to get that, as Veerling, I think, is still playing center field. He was not able to come in and get that, so it will be a base hit for Atlanta. I can't find my remote. Well, I can't do anything to fix that, man. But when you do find it, you have to go to Fox to get the game. You can't go on NBC Sports Philly because of the Birds Huddle podcast. Now it's 4-0 in the. I'm assuming you mean in the Brewers game. Here we go again. The 0-1 pitch coming up here from Suarez to Travis d'Arnaud. And Suarez also needing to fix his hat as well. And the 0-1 pitch from Suarez to d'Arnaud results in a ball made in 1 ball, 1 strike to the direction of Travis d'Arnaud with the 1-1 pitch coming up here by Ranger Suarez. And the 1-1 pitch from Suarez to d'Arnaud results in a ball made in 1 ball, or rather 2 balls, 1 strike to the direction of Travis d'Arnaud with the 2-1 pitch coming up here by Ranger Suarez. Come on, 6-4-3 double play right here. Let's go. 6-4-3. And the 2-1 pitch That'll get over to Stott, over to Segura, and it'll be a 6-4-3 double play. Most common double play in the book. And it was executed perfectly by the Phillies, starting out from Bryson Stott to Gene Segura over to Rhys Hoskins. That was literally perfect by Travis Darnell. It was perfect. So as of now, the ruling on first base is that he was out, but it looks like it's not going to be a 6-4-3 double play. So the runner will be saving first base, so it will not be a 6-4-3 double play. It will just be one out in the inning, a runner on first base here for Atlanta. I mean, you saw a clear cut as soon as you look at the replay. Matt Olson up the bat here for the Atlanta Braves. So far, 0-for-1 with the ground down in the first inning so far to begin this game. As in the first pitch from Suarez to Olson results in a ball, making it 1 ball, no strikes to the direction of Matt Olson. With the 1-0 pitch coming up here by Ranger Suarez. Phillies are shifting their defense everywhere. And if Olson puts that towards the left side of the field, then it is a clear base hit unless if Stott runs over there and gets it. One pitch coming up here from Olson, or rather Suarez to Olson. That's going to be a base hit here for Matt Olson as Darno goes towards third. And that is where he will land for the Atlanta Braves. And we'll put Atlanta in scoring position now to give them a chance to get on the board. Vaughn Grissom up the bat here for the Atlanta Braves. As so far to begin this game, he is 0-for-1 with a ground out in the second inning. 0-1 pitch count here towards Grissom. And the 0-1 pitch by Suarez. This will be a foul ball here for no balls, 2 strikes to the direction of Grissom. With the 0-2 pitch coming up here by Ranger Suarez. It's time for big defense right here. It's time for big defense right here. And the 0-2 pitch will be a swing and a miss. That'll be a called strike 3. And that'll be out number 2 of the inning here for. That'll be out number 2 of the inning here for the Atlanta Braves. Colton Wong with 2 home runs tonight for the Milwaukee Brewers as he hit a 2-run homer to give the Brewers a 4-0 lead over the Cincinnati Reds. 2 outs in the inning here for the Braves is now Michael Harris. The second's up to bat is on the first pitch to Michael Harris. Four's on the ball here, making it 1 ball, no strikes coming his way with the 1-0 pitch coming up here by Ranger Suarez. And the 1-0 pitch from Suarez to Harris. That's a ground ball to shortstop. Stott has it. There's the first base in time for out number 3 of the inning. And Ranger Suarez and the Phillies defense will be able to hold down the Braves offense and not allow any runs in that inning as we go to the bottom of the 4th with the Phillies still maintaining a 1-0 lead over their division rivals in the Atlanta Braves. Yeah, got out of the inning for sure. U-tune is it moment. Stars 99, I don't know what that means. But yeah, guys, if you haven't done so, man, hit that like button on the stream, hit that subscribe button if you guys are new, and share out the stream so we can bring reviews up in the chat. Got 8 people watching and 6 likes. So for the other 2 people, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. YouTube is having its moment. With what? What is YouTube having its moment with? But JT Realmuto to lead it off here to begin the bottom of the 4th inning here for the Phillies up against Max Fried. And the first pitch from Fried to Realmuto results in a strike, making it no balls on strike to the direction of JT Realmuto. With the 0-1 pitch coming up here by Max Fried. JT Realmuto so far is 1 for 1 with a single in the second and a run. And the 0-1 pitch from Fried to Realmuto. That'll be a swing and a miss, and that'll be a strike 2 here to the direction of JT Realmuto with the 0-2 pitch coming up here by Max Fried. And the 0-2 pitch from Fried to Realmuto. I'll be out towards right field, but resulting in a foul ball here for JT Realmuto with the 0-2 pitch coming up here by Max Fried. Max Fried pitched count by inning. In the first inning, he had 18. In the second inning, he had 17. In the third, he had 29. So far in the 4th inning, he's got 3. O2 pitch eventually will come up here from Fried to Realmuto. Realmuto needing a second here to figure things out. And the 0-2 pitch from Fried to Realmuto. I'll be out towards left field. That looks like a monster hit, but it was caught by Michael Harris II, who said, that's not going anywhere. I mean, you got to keep that away from Michael Harris II, man. You got to keep that away from him. Michael Harris is a fast dude. And the wind is blowing as well to give that ball some extra power. I was on the first pitch here from Fried to Segura, results in a strike, making it no balls, 1 strike to the direction of Gene Segura with the 0-1 pitch coming up here by Max Fried. Gene Segura 1 for 1 with a single, and I think it said the second inning. And the 0-1 pitch to Segura, who's downstairs, making it 1 ball, 1 strike coming his way with the 1-1 pitch coming up here by Max Fried. We getting him up there? Yeah, we're trying to find a way to get something going. So that we can find a way to get things going here. And the 1-1 pitch will be a foul ball here by Gene Segura. Making this 1 ball, 2 strikes coming his way. With the 1-2 pitch coming up here by Max Fried. Two pitch coming up here from Fried to Segura. And the 1-2 pitch. If it's swing and miss, that'll be a call, strike 3. And the 6th strikeout of the game for Max Fried. As eventually he'll be taken out. He's at 72 pitches right now. But now Matt Vierling up to bat here for the Phillies, so far on a sacrifice fly. As on the first pitch here from Fried to Vierling. Vierling results in a strike, making no balls, 1 strike coming his way with the 0-1 pitch coming up here by Max Fried. And the 0-1 pitch to Vierling results in a ball, making a 1 ball, 1 strike coming his way. With the 1-1 pitch coming up here by Max Fried. Longest after postseason droughts. Phillies are second since they haven't made the playoffs in over a decade, since 2011. But the 1-1 pitch to Vierling resulting in a ball here, making it 2 balls, 1 strike coming his way with the 2-1 pitch coming up here by Max Fried. 2-1 pitch coming up here from Fried to Vierling. And the 2-1 pitch by Fried. Outside again, making it 3 balls, 1 strike to the direction of Matt Vierling. With the 3-1 pitch coming up here by Max Fried. And the 3-1 pitch to Vierling. He fouled back, making it 3 balls, 2 strikes coming his way. With the 3-2 full count pitch coming up here by Max Fried. I'm calling strikeout right here by Max Fried. Because in these situations, I think they have been almost, if not nearly perfect when it comes to 3 balls, 2 strikes. And a 3-2 full count pitch from Fried to Vierling. That will go out towards left field. That will drop for a base hit. And Vierling now finding a way to get on the winning ways as he goes to second, and that's where he will stay. And that will be a double right there for Matt Vierling. And just a great job by Matt Vierling right there at the end of the day. Vierling's like 2. That's 2 for me. Sacrifice flying double to begin Matt Vierling's night. And now they go to the young man himself, Bryson Stas, on the first pitch from Free to Stott, resulting in a foul ball, which goes in the stands, making no balls on strike coming his way with the 0-1 pitch coming up here by Max Fried. Bryson Stott so far 0 for 1 with a strikeout in the second inning. Oh, 1 pitch coming up here from Free to Stott. And the 0-1 pitch. Of a swing and a miss here by Bryson Stott. Making no balls, 2 strikes coming his way. The 0-2 pitch coming up here by Max Fried. Low-2 pitch coming up here from Fried to Stott. And the 0-2 pitch. This will be a bouncer. Stott does have wheels, but just barely does not get there. And to end the inning, Phillies still do maintain a 1-run lead over the Atlanta Braves, 1-0. As we go to the top of the 5th, where the Atlanta Braves will be back up to bat, and they look to get on the board here against the Phils. Anyone pitches. I made 81 pitcher. As we look at Aaron Judge here for the New York Yankees as they turn this game on. Aaron Judge looking for a little bit of history. Keep it in mind. Aaron Judge so far tonight with 2 walks for the Yankees. Trying to see what Aaron Judge does here. Aaron Judge on the verge of history if he can hit a home run here. He either will go 2nd or 3rd all-time in Yankees history. For the most home runs in Yankees history in one season.
Oh, Yankees history.
Aaron Judge's family is also at this game as well. And Aaron Judge barely got a piece of that one as we begin the top of the 5th inning here in the Phillies. As on the first pitch by Ranger Suarez goes outside, making it 1 ball, no strikes to the direction of Marcell Ozuna. With the 1-0 pitch coming up here by Ranger Suarez. Marcell Ozuna so far 0 for 1. The 1-0 pitch goes inside the strike zone, making it 1 ball, 1 strike coming the way of Marcell Ozuna with the 1-1 pitch coming up here by Ranger Suarez. And the 1-1 pitch is going to result in a ball here, making it 2 balls on strike coming to the way of Marcell Ozuna with the 2-1 pitch coming up here by Ranger Suarez. And the 2-1 pitch. I'll be out towards left field. As deep left, and Schwarber's way back. And that will be out number 1 of the inning for the Phillies. And Ozuna thought he had it to tie the game up. It turns out he did not have it. Hurry and get back to the Phillies, please. Yeah, they just took off the split screen. Source 99 says Kyle. Making a great play. Grossman now to batter for the Atlanta Braves on the first pitch by Suarez results in a ball making 1 ball, no strikes coming his way with the 1-0 pitch coming up here by Ranger Suarez. Robbie Grossman is so far 0 for 1 with the ground out in the second inning. And the 1-0 pitch. That'll be out inside rather, making it 2 balls, no strikes coming in the way of Grossman with the 2-0 pitch coming up here by Ranger Suarez. And the 2-0 pitch. Suarez doesn't get it, but it's a ground ball to shortstop. Stock gets it, throws to first base in time for round number 2 of the inning, just like that. Two outs in the inning here for the Atlanta Braves. And Suarez up to 3 strikeouts, 4 hits allowed. 2 outs in the inning as Suarez pitches this now towards Dansby Swanson, so they're back up to the top of the order. As the first pitch resulting in a strike, making no balls on the strike coming in the way of Swanson with the 0-1 pitch coming up here by Ranger Suarez. On the 0-1 pitch results in a strike, making it no balls and 2 strikes coming in the way of Dansby Swanson with the 0-2 pitch coming up here by Ranger Suarez. Other pitch coming up here from Suarez to Swanson. Umpire calling timeout. One ball, 2 strikes now here for Ranger Suarez to Dansby Swanson. Ranger Suarez looking for that strikeout here. And the 1-2 pitch. That'll be just upstairs, making that 2 balls, 2 strikes coming in the way of Dansby Swanson with the 2-2 pitch coming up here by Ranger Suarez. And the 2-2 pitch by Ranger. Swing and a miss. Call strike 3. And Swanson throws all the equipment on the ground in frustration as he didn't take advantage of that. But the Phillies do still maintain a 1-run lead over the Atlanta Braves, 1-0, as we go to the bottom half of the 5th inning, where the Phillies look to increase their lead against the team that's second place in the National League East in the Atlanta Braves. Yeah, guys, we're here at the bottom of the fifth. Shout out to the 13 people in the chat. If you haven't done so, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. But yeah, guys, let's get ready to go here for the bottom of the fifth inning. Hopefully the Phillies will increase their lead here over these Atlanta Braves. And a strikeout. As much as I hate the Yankees, got a lot of respect for Aaron Judge, man. If I'm not mistaken, this season he leads the league in home runs this season. If I'm not mistaken. Two pitch coming up here from Fried to Guthrie. Guthrie so far 0 for 1 with a single. And the 2-0 pitch. Outside again, making it 3 balls and no strikes to the direction of Dalton Guthrie. With the 3-0 pitch coming up here by Max Fried. As on the 3-0 pitch results in a strike here for Dalton Guthrie, making it 3 balls, 1 strike coming his way. With the 3-1 pitch coming up here by Max Fried. And the 3-1 pitch by Fried to Guthrie. That's ace in the strike zone, making it 3 balls, 2 strikes coming to the way of Dalton Guthrie. With the 3-2 full count pitch coming up here by Max Fried. Decision making is key here from Dalton Guthrie. As on the 3-2 full count pitch, they ruled a call strike 3. And Guthrie blew this one for sure. Probably. What do you mean probably low? It was low. Yeah, that was messed up. So we go back up to the top of the order here with Kyle Schwarber. As on the first pitch coming his way results in a foul ball, making it no balls and strike coming his way with the 0-1 pitch coming up here by Max Fried. Kyle Schwarber so far 0 for 1 with the walk in the 3rd inning. Something's going on here. Jaron Munoz talking to Dalton Guthrie. I'm not sure what's going on here. It's just I have no idea what they're talking about right now. Because I obviously can't hear their audio. Apparently they're not mic'd up. And the 0-1 pitch to Schwarber results in a ball, making it 1 ball, 1 strike coming his way. With the 1-1 pitch coming up here by Max Fried. They're probably looking at that pitch again. It was not even close to the strike zone. And Schwarber did go that time. According to the crew chief, as the 1-2 pitch is coming up here by Max Fried to Kyle Schwarber. Like, some of these calls by the umpire just messed up. And the 1-2 pitch to Schwarber, not even close. As now the Phillies fans are like, where's the strike on that one, man? The Phillies fans are like, where's the strike on that one? Phillies fans are like, where's the strike on that call, umpire? And the 2-2 pitch. Swing and miss. That'll be a call, strike 3. That'll be 2 outs in the inning here for the Phillies. And they'll bring Rhys Hoskins on the bag here for the Phils. And the first pitch here from Fried to Hoskins results in a strike, making the snowballs on strike coming his way with the 0-1 pitch coming up here by Max Fried. And the 0-1 pitch goes downstairs, making it 1 ball, 1 strike to the direction of Rhys Hoskins. With the 1-1 pitch coming up here by Max Fried. After this inning, Max Fried should be done. And the 1-1 pitch to Hoskins. That'll be downstairs. Make it 2 balls, 1 strike to the direction of Rhys Hoskins with the 2-1 pitch coming up here by Max Fried. Rhys Hoskins so far is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. And the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a miss here by Rhys. That was a dumb decision. And now it'll be 2 balls, 2 strikes coming the way of Rhys Hoskins with the 2-2 pitch coming up here by Max Fried. Two-two pitch coming up here from Fried to Hoskins in the 2-2 pitch. That'll be outside. Now it'll be 3 balls, 2 strikes to the direction of Rhys Hoskins with the 3-2 full count pitch coming up here by Max Fried. Watch all the Phillies fans go down. Watch every Phillies fan go down to like where the netting is and start yelling at the umpire. And the 3-2 full count pitch. I guarantee they do it if the umpire makes 1 more bad call. I guarantee it. Alec Bohm on deck here for the Phillies. And the 3-2 full count pitch. And Hoskins stays alive here. As this remains 3 balls, 2 strikes coming his way. Again, the 3-2 full count pitch coming up here by Max Fried. This is definitely going to be the last inning here from Max Fried. There's no way he goes past 5 innings. And the 3-2 full count pitch from Fried to Hoskins. That's way out towards left field. And that will drop all the way to left field. Hoskins will easily make his way to second. And that was a monstrous hit by number 17. And now Alec Bohm on deck here for Alec Bohm on deck here. Actually, Alec Bohm will be up to bat here for Phillies. Travis d'Arnaud goes to talk to Max Fried. Tries to make sure they're both on the same page, and Dansby Swanson goes up there as well. I'm not sure if one of the coaches are coming out. Doesn't look like it, as Bohm is getting set to go here against Max Fried. So they're probably going to keep Fried just for this last inning, and then they'll probably take him out. But Bryce Harper on deck here for the Phils. But Max Fried back up the bag here for, or rather, Alec Bohm back up the bag here for the Phillies. It shouldn't be 2 outs exactly. Reese got a hit. Yep. Fried's at past 100 pitches, so this should be his last inning. If he goes past the 5th inning, I'd be shocked. 0-1 pitch over coming up here from Fried to Bohm. And the 0-1 pitch. Not even close as that one goes downstairs, making it 1 ball, 1 strike coming the way of Alec Bohm with the 1-1 pitch coming up here by Max Fried. One pitch coming up here from Fried to Bohm. And the 1-1 pitch. So be outside again, making it 2 balls, 1 strike to the direction of Alec Bohm. With the 2-1 pitch coming up here by Max Fried. And the 2-1 pitch. Fouled away here by Alec Bohm, making his 2 balls, 2 strikes coming his way. With the 2-2 pitch coming up here by Max Fried. Two-two pitch coming up here from Fried to Bohm. Alec Bohm with a fly on a strikeout so far in his 2 times up. And the 2-2 pitch to Bohm. And Bohm gets a piece of that to stay alive here at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Again, the 2-2 pitch coming up here by Max Fried. And the 2-2 pitch. Bohm didn't swing. He is safe. So that'll be 3 balls, 2 strikes now to the direction of Alec Bohm. With the 3-2 full count pitch coming up here by Max Fried. Stevens is in the bullpen for. Jackson Stevens in the bullpen warming up for the Atlanta Braves. And on the 3-2 full count pitch, that will be out towards left field, but this will be caught by. Looks like Dansby Swanson made the play, but we go to the top of the 6th there, where the Phillies do still maintain a 1-run lead over the Atlanta Braves. 1-0 Phillies as we go to the top of the 6th. Yeah, that's definitely it for Max Fried. That's definitely it for him. Sorry, guys, just made a mistake right there. Just misclicked. Alright guys, I'm back. No runners on base here for the Phillies. Austin Riley to bat, 2 for 2, 1 out in the inning. As on the 1-1 pitch to Austin Riley results in a strike, making it 1 ball, 2 strikes coming his way. With the 1-2 pitch coming up here by Ranger Suarez. Let's better keep this up. Yep. 107. Rangers really not up there. And the 1-2 pitch, that was going to be a fair ball. Hit off the corner of left field. That'll be an easy double right there for the Atlanta Braves. Easy double for Austin Riley. Easy double. But yeah, Austin Riley absolutely crushed that. Travis d'Arnaud at the bat here for the Atlanta Braves. So far, he's 0 for 2 with 2 fielder's choice. 2 fielder's choices. No balls on strike coming his way. 0-1 pitch coming up here by Ranger Suarez. Pitch number 70 coming up for Ranger as well. And the 0-1 pitch by Ranger is way inside, making it 1 ball, 1 strike coming in the way of Travis d'Arnaud. With the 1-1 pitch coming up here by Ranger Suarez. One pitch coming up here from Suarez to d'Arnaud, and the 1-1 pitch. This will be popped up towards right. It's not deep. Guthrie should have this here. And Guthrie will make the catch. Austin Riley does hold up at second. Guthrie did try to throw at the stop, see if they could get him. But Austin Riley will stay at second base here. 2 outs in the inning. As Matt Olson will be up to bat here for the Atlanta Braves. Still facing Ranger Suarez. They'll be facing Ranger Suarez for quite a while. Ranger Suarez is just shutting these guys down right now despite giving up a few of these base hits. Despite giving some of them up, Ranger Suarez is pitching very well because he's not giving up any of those runs. Is on the first pitch here too from Ranger Suarez to Matt Olson results in the balls that goes way downstairs. Makes a 1 ball, no strikes to the way of Matt Olson with the 1-0 pitch coming up here by Ranger Suarez. One-0 pitch coming up here from Suarez to Olson. And the 1-0 pitch. That'll be downstairs again by Suarez, making this 2 balls, no strikes to the way of Matt Olson with the 2-0 pitch coming up here by Ranger Suarez. Suarez needs the out right here. Needs it. And the 2-0 pitch by Suarez to Olsen goes downstairs, making this 3 balls, no strikes to the direction of Matt Olson with the 3-0 pitch coming up here by Ranger Suarez. Come on, Ranger, let's go. Step it up. Get back going in the right direction, buddy. And the 3-0 pitch goes way downstairs. It's ball 4. Ranger Suarez throwing 4 straight balls to Matt Olson. What do you know? And now we have Ranger, JT, and Segura talking together on the mound here, making sure they're all on the same page. Telling Ranger to fix things up a little bit after throwing 4 straight balls. Oh, wrong one. It was good, Thomas. It was good, man. Appreciate you for asking. Vaughn Grissom up at the bat here for the Atlanta Braves. So far, he's 0 for 2. The ground out and strikeout so far in the game. As on the first pitch here from Suarez to Grissom results in a ball, making this 1 ball, no strikes coming his way with the 1-0 pitch coming up here by Ranger Suarez. As on the 1-0 pitch here towards Grissom results in a swing and a miss, making it 1 ball, 1 strike coming his way with the 1-1 pitch coming up here by Ranger Suarez. With runners in score position, the Braves are 0 for 5 and the Phillies are 0 for 6. And the 1-1 pitch goes way outside, makes JT have to slide on over to the right side for it, making a 2 balls, 1 strike coming his way with the 2-1 pitch coming up here by Ranger Suarez. And the 2-1 pitch outside again, making this 3 balls, 1 strike coming to the way of Grissom with the 3-1 pitch coming up here by Ranger Suarez. Rangers got to find something. As on the 3-1 pitch here, results in a swing and a miss by Grissom, making it 3 balls, 2 strikes coming his way, with a 3-2 full count pitch coming up here by Ranger Suarez. Suarez needs this one. He needs it. And the 3-2 full count pitch. And that'll be ball 4 right there towards Grissom. And the Braves will load the bases up. Rob Thompson probably telling someone to get going in the bullpen. I don't know who they're having warming up in the bullpen. But again, everyone having a talk with Ranger on the mound here. Probably letting them know that someone's warming up. I don't know who's warming up in the bullpen for Philly. Michael Harris stepping into the game here. And for National League Rookie of the Year. For the Atlanta Braves side is could be between Michael Harris, second, and then Spencer Strider. Here we go, 2 outs in the inning. Let's see if Rangers scores can change things up. As on the first pitch towards Michael Harris, the second results in a strike, making it no balls on strike to the direction of Michael Harris, the second. With the 0-1 pitch coming up here by Rangers Suarez, Michael Harris, the second, so far is 0-2 with 2 groundouts. Here we go with the lead. I hope not. As on the 0-1 pitch, they'll be caught and they'll leave the bases loaded. And just like that, Phillies will end the inning, and Rangers Suarez gets away with one right there. As it looks like someone might stub in for him. I'm not sure if he's going to stay in the game. But we go to the bottom of the 6th there, where the Phillies do get away with one. As Rangers Suarez almost allows the Braves to get ahead, but the Phillies will maintain a 1-run lead through 6. Well, through 5.5, we'll say. Phillies got away with one right there. Yeah, Suarez might be done. Yeah, let's give Ranger a win, man. Let's give him a win here. But yeah, guys, let's hope and pray that we can get Ranger a win, man. Looks like Ranger Suarez is going to be done. Dylan Lee, however, goes on to the mound this time for the Atlanta Braves. 40 games pitched for him this season on a 4-1 win-loss record. Big test ahead of him, though. Even though not having a big game, still a big test, though, going up against Bryce Harper. Bryce Harper now 0-2 with 2 groundouts so far in this game. No balls on strike coming his way with the 0-1 pitch coming up here from Dylan Lee. As on the 0-1 pitch here, this one results in a strike, making it no balls, 2 strikes to the way of Bryce Harper with the 0-2 pitch coming up here by Dylan Lee. Good. Let's go Red Sox. Oh, wait, the Red Sox are playing the Yankees, aren't they? I was thinking of the Brewers. But this one will be fouled back towards the screen here for Bryce Harper with no balls, 2 strikes coming up. With the 0-2 pitch coming up here by Dylan Lee. Pitch coming up here from Lee to Harper. And the 0-2 pitch. That'll be a call strike 3. Is the very edge of the strike zone. And that'll be 1 out in the inning here for the Philadelphia Phillies. Joe Rocha, what's good, my guy? Appreciate you for coming through. So let's flip and stick and dip and go, Big Phils. I appreciate you for coming through, Joe Rocha. Yeah, we need a win here, man, like we did last night against the Blue Jays in surprising fashion. But appreciate you for coming through, Joe Rocha. If you haven't done so, hit that like button on the stream. Appreciate you for coming through, Joel. And the first pitch here from leader Romito results in a strike, as this will be no balls on strike coming the way of Romito with the 0-1 pitch coming up here by Dylan Lee. Zach Eflin warming up with the bullpen here for the Phils. Looking to just get back in the swing of things. This is on the 0-1 pitch. It will be a swing and a miss here by Romito, making no balls, 2 strikes coming his way with the 0-2 pitch coming up here by Dylan Lee. JT Romito so far 1 for 2 with a single in the second and a run. And the 0-2 pitch to Romito. To be fouled away, making this remain no balls, 2 strikes coming his way. With the 0-2 pitch coming up here by Dylan Lee. Looks like we're going to see Zach Eflin pitch the 7th inning. I doubt it'll happen, but hopefully we see Robertson in the 8th and then Dominguez in the 9th. As Zach Eflin warms up in the bullpen here for the Phils is on the 0-2 pitch. Will be a call, strike 3 and out, number 2 of the inning here for the Phils. Yeah, let's go Eflin, man. Eflin definitely had a different look, so he was one of the Phillies starters. And now he's playing like a backup role just to get back in the swing of things after coming off the IL. With Gene Segura out to bat here for the Phillies. And the first pitch here from Lee to Segura results in a strike, making no balls on strike coming the way of Gene Segura. With the 0-1 pitch coming up here by Dylan Lee. Matt Varyn with a sacrifice fly so far to give the Phillies the lead. And the 0-1 pitch to Segura. Swing and a miss, and that'll be strike 2 here towards Gene Segura. With the 0-2 pitch coming up here by Dylan Lee. Outro pitch coming up here from Lee to Segura. And the 0-2 pitch. That'll be downstairs. I think this go to 1 ball, 2 strikes to the direction of Gene Segura with the 1-2 pitch coming up here by Dylan Lee. Two pitch coming up here from Lee to Segura. And the 1-2 pitch. That'll be a fly ball out towards center field, but that'll be called for round number 3 of the inning here for the Philadelphia Phillies. So we go to the top of the 7th here with the Phillies still maintaining a 1-run lead over the Atlanta Braves 1-0. As it's looking like Zach Eflin will take the mound here for the Philadelphia Phillies and take over for Ranger Suarez as we go to the top of the 7th inning, where the Phillies still maintain a 1-run lead. Yeah, he did good. It was just that he was throwing too many balls, man. Rangers just threw too many balls to get taken out of the game. Because if he didn't throw that many balls straight, then he's still probably in this game right now, and you don't even have to replace him with Zach Eflin. But yeah, let's hope the Phillies can hold them up, hold the Braves off, man. And you can go to bed a happy man and enjoy a win. A Syndergaard's now a backup. All right. So he's kind of like a Nick Nelson or even a Zach Eflin, if Eflin can still start. And Zach Eflin will now step onto the mound here for the Philadelphia Phillies. He's so far pitched in 15 games this season, a 3.5 win-loss record, a 4.24 ERA, and 70 innings pitched, as well as 15 walks and 59 strikeouts. On the first pitch here from Eflin to Ozuna results in a strike, making a no balls on strike coming in the way of Marcell Ozuna with the 0-1 pitch coming up here by Zach Eflin. Marcell Ozuna is 0 for 2 with a ground out and a fly out so far in this game. And the 0-1 pitch. Now again the strike zone that time, making it no balls and 2 strikes to the way of Marcell Ozuna with the 0-2 pitch coming up here by Zach Eflin. And the 0-2 pitch goes way outside. That pitch was literally messed up by Zach Eflin. Made a 1 ball, 2 strikes coming to the way of Marcell Ozuna with the 1-2 pitch coming up here by Zach Eflin. As on the pitch was a called strike 3 by Zach Eflin. With 1 out now in the inning here for the Atlanta Braves. Robbie Grossman up the bat here for the Atlanta Braves. So far, he's 0 for 2 with 2 groundouts so far in this game. And the first pitch here from Eflin to Grossman's a pop up towards Stott, and Stott's got it easily for out number 2 of the inning here for the Phillies. 2 outs in the inning now for the Atlanta Braves. 13 games remaining for the Phillies, 6 games remaining for the Brewers. 3 home games left for the Phillies, 10 road games left for the Phillies. Phillies play 6 games with teams above 500. So it'll be a tough task for the Phils to try to make the playoffs here. I think I don't want to overdo Zach Wheeler yesterday. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, as on this pitch here is popped up, not deep enough to make it out. And we call here by Matt Vierling for out number 3 of the inning. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning here where the Phillies do maintain a 1-run lead still over the Atlanta Braves as we go to the bottom of the 7th, where the Phillies still remain at 1-0 over the division rivals. Aaron Judge back up the back here for the New York Yankees. And man, Strider's throwing some wacky pitches. Who are you talking about? Are you talking about Eflin? Or who are you talking about? Yeah, which pitcher are you talking about, Star Wars 99? You talking about Eflin or? Yeah, I can see it. As long as we close it out with Dominguez. And not David Robertson. I think so far it was a good decision to keep Eflin in the game. And Aaron Judge will be walked here for the New York Yankees. But Matt Vierling at the bag here for the Phils. And Matt Vierling did try to bunt it, but it didn't stay in bounds. It'll be a foul ball here to make it no balls on strike to Matt Vierling with the 0-1 pitch coming up here by Dylan Lee. And the 0-1 pitch too. It's Matt Vierling, not Bryson Stott. 1-1 pitch over coming up here from Lee to Vierling, and the 1-1 pitch, this could have been bombed. This one could have been bombed. This one goes into the second deck, but it's a foul ball here for the Phils. Matt Vierling so far 1 for 1 with a sacrifice fly, a double, and an RBI. So you can't leave BLSG unless if you feel confident we will win. I mean, as of right now, it's only a 1-run lead, so I can't really say that the Phillies are going to win. So, and also for the fact that I don't feel as tired as I was yesterday. But I still feel tired, trust me, just not as tired as yesterday was. He's done with the Yankees after this year. For Aaron Judge, man, a lot of respect to him. Wish him the best of luck in the postseason. But at the end of the day, I can see Aaron Judge done after this year. But he'll definitely be one that the Yankees will never forget. As the 2-2 pitch by Dylan Lee is fouled back by Matt Vierling, making this 1 ball, 2 strikes coming his way with the 2-2 pitch coming up here from Dylan Lee. And the 2-2 pitch. This will be out towards left field. Will anyone catch it? The answer is yes. Ozuna comes in for it. Keep in mind, man, Ozuna is a fast man, so you really have to keep that as far away from Michael Harris II. You really need to keep it as far away from Michael Harris as you could possibly get it. As on the first pitch here from Dylan Lee to Bryson Stott results in a strike, making no balls on strike coming his way. With the 0-1 pitch coming up here by Dylan Lee. I mean, if you're talking about right now, this season, I can see it. But the 0-1 pitch coming up here towards Bryson Stott results in a foul ball, making it no balls and 2 strikes coming his way with the 0-2 pitch coming up here by Dylan Lee. Bryson Stott so far 0 for 2 with the strikeout and the groundout so far in the game. Ultra pitch coming up here from Lee to Stott. And the 0-2 pitch. The upstairs making it 1 ball, 2 strikes to the direction of Bryson Stott with the 1-2 pitch coming up here by Dylan Lee. Dylan Guthrie on deck here for the Philadelphia Phillies. And the 1-2 pitch. This will be popped up towards center, not deep. And Dansby Swanson, I think, was the one who caught it. And indeed he did. For what was out number 2 of the inning here for the for the Philadelphia Phillies. There were 4 players going in for it. And Swanson was the one to catch it. Yeah, for us, definitely. And the fact he's got 40 home runs in the season, it's the best he's ever done in any year of his career. Dylan Guthrie at the bat here for the Philadelphia Phillies. So far, 1 for 2 with a single, and I think it's at the 3rd inning. As in the first pitch here from Lee to Guthrie results in the ball, making it 1 ball, no strikes coming his way with the 1-0 pitch coming up here by Dylan Lee. And the 1-0 pitch. That'll be upstairs, making it 2 balls, no strikes coming the way of Dylan Guthrie with the 2-0 pitch coming up here by Dylan Lee. Two-0 pitch coming up here from Lee to Guthrie. And the 2-0 pitch is outside, and this will be 3 balls and no strikes coming to the way of Dalton Guthrie with the 3-0 pitch coming up here by Dylan Lee. On deck for the Phillies is Kyle Schwarber. As on the 3-0 pitch, Guthrie will walk his way over towards first base. over Bryce Harper last year. Marsh is injured. Yeah, I kind of figured that. That's why Beerling's at center. Kyle Schwarber with the bag here again for the Philadelphia Phillies. So far, he's over 2 with a walk in the 3rd inning. And the 0-1 pitch to Schwarber goes downstairs, making it 1 ball, 1 strike to the direction of Kyle Schwarber with the 1-1 pitch coming up here by Dylan Lee. Schwarber getting set here for the 1-1 pitch. And the 1-1 pitch, Schwarber absolutely shreds this one. But the wind brought it back in. If the wind was not a factor, the wind pushed that ball right back. If the wind was not a factor, or if the wind was going forward, the ball would have been gone. But Schwarber comes up short, and we go to the top of the 8th, where the Phillies still maintain a 1-run lead. The wind is definitely playing a factor, though, ladies and gentlemen. Tyler Ryan Howard. And Phobios cheap playoff baseball weather. You already know it, man. You already know it. So it looks like they are going to keep Eflin in the game for the Phillies. They're going to keep Eflin in. It looks like it's on the first pitch here. From Eflin and Contreras results in a strike, making it no balls, 1 strike to the way of Contreras with the 0-1 pitch coming up here by Zach Eflin. William Contreras so far 1 for 3 with a single in the first inning. And the 0-1 pitch. Be fouled away here by Contreras, making it no balls and 2 strikes coming to the way of Contreras with the 0-2 pitch coming up here by Zach Eflin. The wind is definitely playing a factor in tonight's game. It definitely is. And the 0-2 pitch by Eflin. Swing and miss. That's a call, strike 3. And Contreras is frustrated and almost threw his bat. And the first pitch here from F1 Austin Riley results in a strike, I think. As the Roberto Clemente nominees are Atlanta Braves' Tyler Matzik. Well, when it comes to this matchup, Tyler Matzik and Kyle Gibson are part of the conversation. As on the 0-1 pitch, they're going to rule it a ball. But they're actually going to say it hit Austin Riley and have him advance towards first. Did it hit him? It didn't even hit him, dude. The only thing it might have done is graze his arm sleeve. But I don't think he was hit by the pitch. Looks like they're going to challenge it. I don't think it hit him. I think it missed him. Tell me you'll overturn this, please. I think the closest thing it can get towards Austin Riley was that it grazed off of him. But I don't see any way the ball made body contact with Austin Riley. So let's get the call in the field stance. And the runner will stay at first base. Come on, give me a 6-4-3 double play right here. Travis d'Arnaud to bat here for the Atlanta Braves. So far, he's 0 for 3 with 2 fielder's choices and a flyout. Yeah, I don't think it hit. I don't think it hit Austin Riley. But on the first pitch here from F1 d'Arnaud, results in a strike, making it no balls on strike coming to the way of Travis d'Arnaud with the 0-1 pitch coming up here by Zach Eflin. Come on, 6-4-3 double play. Let's go. And the 0-1 pitch. Outside, making it 1 ball, 1 strike to the way of Travis d'Arnaud with the 1-1 pitch coming up here by Zach Eflin. And the 1-1 pitch by Eflin. This will be a foul ball here by Travis d'Arnaud, making it 1 ball, 2 strikes coming his way with the 1-2 pitch coming up here by Zach Eflin. Come on. 6-4-3 double play right here. Let's go. 6-4-3. Come on. And the 1-2 pitch. That'll be a call strike 3. Now we have number 2 of the inning here for the Atlanta Braves. F1's finding a way to get it done, man. I'm loving what I'm seeing out of Zach Eflin. Colton Wong was a beast for the Brewers today. And why is Jose Alvarado warming up in the bullpen? Why isn't it Sir Anthony or even David Robertson? Why, of all people, is it freaking Jose Alvarado, dude? If they make a pitching change, I'm going to lose my mind, bro. Because it's going to be Alvarado if they make a pitching change. I hope so. Are you serious? There's no way Jose Alvarado's in the game, dude. Dude, there's just no way. Why would you do that when Eflin's literally pitching well? Why would you do that? Are you dumb? Are you literally dumb? Is that, dude, Eflin's not even struggling right now. Yep. I know, I read the comment. I read the one before Star Wars 99, but you gotta be kidding me, dude. Dude, Jose cannot screw this up. Dude, Jose cannot screw this up, bro. Dude, Jose cannot mess this up. And as usual, Jose Alvarado being sensitive with the mound. This kid is literally mound boy. Ryan Wright, what's good, my guy? Appreciate you for coming through. Sid Brace for the W. I hope not, man. I hope not, as a Phillies fan. Appreciate you for coming through. Brian Wright, if you haven't done so, my guy, hit that like button on the stream. And since I don't recognize your account, hit that subscribe button. If you're new to the channel. Eflin is one of our best pitchers. I mean, I agree. I mean, I can definitely say he'll definitely be one of our best bullpen pitchers. I can definitely agree with that. But why would you take Eflin out? Why is Alvarado in the game in a situation like this? Just why? Just why would you take out Zach Eflin when he's pitching so well and replace him with Jose Alvarado, who is literally not good? He's literally inconsistent, and it's unbelievable. People, stop hyping up Jose Alvarado, please. Stop hyping him up. Oh, Jose Alvarado's got this. Oh, Jose Alvarado's got that. Shut up. He's got nothing, all right? Yes. Matt Olson up the bat here for the Atlanta Braves. So far, 1 for 2 with the walk and base hit. And as on the first pitch here, Alvarado looking to make the catch, but it's actually Alec Bohm making the catch here for the Phillies. And we go to the bottom of the eighth there, where the Phillies still maintain a one-run lead over the Atlanta Braves as we go to the bottom half of the eighth inning here, where the Phillies do still maintain a one-run lead. And thank God, let's get out of that inning. Now either Sir Anthony Dominguez or David Robertson for the ninth inning, please. Dude, I'm literally praying it is going to be Dominguez in the ninth inning. Either has to be Dominguez or Robertson. Yep. Out going with the out. But dude, please, bro. Let it be either Dominguez or Robertson in the ninth inning. It has to be one of those two, bro. It just really has to. I know it's one pitch, but still, give me either Dominguez or Robertson, because do we really trust Alvarado to close out games when we are literally only up by one run? Dude, I'm just really hoping that it's either Dominguez or Robertson in the ninth inning. It has got to be one of those two. In my eyes, I have a feeling it is going to be David Robertson. Because it's like there's no way we are putting in Jose Alvarado for the ninth inning. There's just no way. That's how we lose games. We lose games that way. AJ Minter now into the game here for the Atlanta Braves. As on the first pitch from Minter to Hoskins results in a strike, making a no balls, one strike to the direction of Rhys Hoskins with the 0-1 pitch coming up here by AJ Minter. Rhys Hoskins is 1 for 3 with a double in the fifth. And the 0-1 pitch from Minter to Hoskins. Swing and miss, and that'll be strike two here to the direction of Rhys Hoskins with the 0-2 pitch coming up here by AJ Minter. Let me take one more pitch for one out. Nah, I need either Dominguez or Robinson, dude. I need either one of them. As in the 0-2 pitch, that'll be a swing and miss. That'll be a call strike three. Rhys Hoskins is frustrated. And the Braves know that they're still in this. They know. Alec Bohm now up to bat here for the Philadelphia Phillies. So far for him, 2 flyouts and a strikeout so far to begin this game. And the first pitch from Minter to Bohm results in a strike, making a no balls, one strike to the direction of Alec Bohm with the 0-1 pitch coming up here by AJ Minter. And the 0-1 pitch to Bohm. Did Bohm go? The answer is yes. Fans don't like it. Bohm hates it too. but Alex arguing it over with the umpire. 0-2 pitch coming up here from Minter to Bohm. And the 0-2 pitch. Bohm gets a piece of it that time, making this go as a foul ball, making it no balls and 2 strikes. Still with the 0-2 pitch again coming up here by A.J. Minter. Either Dominguez or Robertson must be in by the bottom of the 9th inning. They have to be. As on the 0-2 pitch here to Bohm, they'll be out towards left field. That will drop for base hit here. And Bohm will make his way over towards first, and that's where he will stay. On one of these pitches, I guarantee you, even though Bryce Harper's up, it'll be a 6-4-3 double play when we go to the top of the 9th. It will be a 6-4-3 double play, I guarantee it. The first pitch from Minter to Harper gets in the strike zone, making it no balls on strike to the direction of Bryce Harper with the 0-1 pitch coming up here by A.J. Minter. Guys, appreciate the 7 people in the chat. If y'all haven't done so, hit that like button on the stream, hit that subscribe button if you guys are new. And the 0-1 pitch. They'll be fouled away here by Bryce Harper, making the no balls and 2 strikes coming his way with the 0-2 pitch coming up here by A.J. Minter. Yeah, here comes the 6-4-3 double play. Here it comes. It's coming right here. And the 0-2 pitch to Harper. They'll be fouled away again, making this remain no balls and 2 strikes coming his way with the 0-2 pitch coming up here by A.J. Minter once again. I'm guaranteeing you guys, 6-4-3 double play is coming on probably about right here when Harper's up. It's coming up on one of these pitches. And the 0-2 pitch will eventually come up when the pitchers stop paying attention to first base. Coach pitch, however, coming up here from Minter to Harper. Harper was not even ready for it. Bernard Johnson, what's good, my guy? Appreciate you for coming through. So let's go, Phillies. You already know. Bernard Johnson, if you haven't done so, my guy, hit that like button on the stream. And since I don't recognize your account, hit that subscribe button since you're new to the channel. Appreciate you for coming through the stream. Always grinding out content, man. And the 0-2 pitch to Harper. With foul ball, making this remain no balls and 2 strikes coming his way. With the 0-2 pitch coming up here by A.J. Minter once again. Eventually, one of these pitches by A.J. Minter is going to result in a double play here. I guarantee you one of these results in a double play. There's a pitch coming up here from Minter to Harper in the 0-2 pitch. He fouled away and into the stands again. There's a pitch coming up here from Minter to Harper. And the 0-2 pitch. That'll be outside, making that 1-2 strikes coming the way of Bryce Harper. With the 1-2 pitch coming up here from AJ Minter. One-two pitch now coming up here from Minter to Harper. And the 1-2 pitch. This will be outside again, making it 2-2 strikes coming the way of Bryce Harper. With the 2-2 pitch now coming up here from AJ Minter. 7 pitches at bat now that Bryce Harper has received. And the 2-2 pitch. There'll be a swing and miss, and Harper's heading back to the dugout. Go Harper home run. He didn't get it, man. JT Realmuto now to bat here for the Philadelphia Phillies. As on the first pitch here from Minter to Realmuto results in a strike, making no balls and 1 strike coming his way with the 0-1 pitch coming up here by AJ Minter. I know it wasn't a double play, man. One pitch coming up here from Minter to Realmuto. Eventually. I mean, I hope 1 run's enough for the top of the 9th inning, because that's what it's looking like right now for how many runs the Phillies will end up with. As long as we can stop paying attention to first base. See David Robertson warming up with the bullpen here for the Phillies. So it looks like Robertson will be the closer. Hopefully he closes out the game. And the 0-1 pitch from Minter to Realmuto. That'll be caught, though, by Grissom, and that will be the end of the 8th inning, going to the top of the 9th here. Phillies maintain a 1-run lead over the Atlanta Braves. Will 1 run be enough for the Phillies to pull out a win? We will find out as we go to the top of the 9th. See if the Phillies can maintain this lead. You better believe it's paid attention to first base day. You better believe it. But yeah, guys, we're here at the top of the ninth. Will one run be enough to get the Phillies the win? Can Robertson do his job and hold these guys off? Ronald Johnson said, "Let's go Phillies beat the Braves." I hope so, man. No way, dude. Are we really going with Alvarado in the ninth? Oh, man, this is not going to go well. You got to be kidding me, dude. We're going with Alvarado in the ninth. Dude, Alvarado's about to cost us the game. It should be Robertson, dude. It should be David Robertson as his place, but Alvarado throws a good first strike to Vaughn Grissom. May get the 0-1 pitch coming up here from Alvarado. No balls, one strike to Grissom. And the 0-1 pitch by Alvarado. Downstairs. That's what I'm telling you guys. We need Robertson at the very least. At the very least, we need David Robertson, dude. At the very least, we need David Robertson. Oh, dude, I'm praying, dude. Dude, am I ever praying? Dude, now I'm really praying, man. Now I'm really praying. And on the 1-2 pitch will be a ball here by Alvarado, making it 2 balls and 2 strikes coming to the way of Grissom with the 2 pitch coming up here from Jose Alvarado. But dude, like, why are we going with Alvarado in the top of the ninth? We're only up by 1 run, Rob Thompson. Do you not understand that? And the 2-2 pitch be fouled away, making your remaining 2 balls and 2 strikes coming to the way of Grissom with the 2-2 pitch coming up here from Jose Alvarado once again. Dude, I really don't know why Alvarado's in the game right now. I really don't know why. I would love to know why Alvarado's in this inning. As on the 2-2 pitches, a swing and a miss, call strike 3. Out number 1 of the inning here for the Atlanta Braves. Jose, please, for the love of God, do not mess it up. Yep, there's out number 1. Let's go. Jose, please, dude. Come on. Dude, I'm literally begging, dude. I'm literally begging. Michael Harris is second up to bat for the Atlanta Braves. First pitch towards him results in a ball, making it 1 ball, no strikes coming his way with the 1-0 pitch coming up here from Jose Alvarado. And the 1-0 pitch. The ground ball towards first base, back to Alvarado. Alvarado will get the out for out number 2 of the inning. I like the Phillies' chances here. Chances have just gone up for the Phillies to win the game, and I do see the 2 outs now from Star Wars 99. Dude, he got the base, dude. They're trying to see if Jose Alvarado got the base or missed it. Dude, he got it. Like, come on. Guess what? They're not going to look at it. So Marcell Ozuna with all the pressure on the line here for the Atlanta Braves. 0 for 3 for him with a ground out, fly out, and strikeout in this game. Here we go. The first pitch. That'll be out towards right field. That will drop for a base hit. And Ozuna takes the pressure off of him. That could have been the end of the game right there on that note. That could have been the end of the game. I mean, now we got to get the next batter out. Heredia will go in at first base for Heredia will become a pinch runner for Marcell Ozuna. Now Robbie Grossman, now with all the pressure against him now, so far he's 0 for 3. Hobbyist first, let's go, my guy. Appreciate you for coming through. Some Mets fan here. Let's go, Phillies. Appreciate you, my guy. Appreciate you for coming through. If you haven't done so, my guy, hit that like button on the stream. And since I don't recognize your account, hit that subscribe button as well. Appreciate you for coming through the stream. Yes, come on. Let's go. One-up pitch coming up here from Alvarado to Grossman. Alvarado, please, for the love of God, do not mess this up. And the 1-0 pitch. We upstairs again, making it 2 balls, no strikes to the direction of Grossman with the 2-0 pitch coming up from Jose Alvarado. Evan Bates, let's go, my guy. Appreciate you for coming through. The Braves going to win the division anyways. I mean, we'll see if the Mets start blowing it, then the Braves definitely have a chance. But appreciate you for coming through, Evan. If you haven't done so, my guy, hit that like button on the stream. If you haven't done so since you're new to the channel and I don't recognize your account, hit that subscribe button as well. Appreciate you for coming through. As now we got the 2-1 pitch coming up here from Alvarado to Grossman. Alvarado, please do not mess this up. Do not mess this up, Jose. Please. And the 2-1 pitch for Alvarado. Was close, but it was a little upstairs when you look at it from the strike zone. When you look at it from there, it is a little high. And it's a good call by the home plate umpire. Alvarado, though, please, for the love of God, do not mess this up. Please, Jose, I beg, I beg, I beg. Jose, please do it. I beg to God. And the 3-1 pitch by Alvarado. And they're going to rule it a strike according to the home plate umpire. Grossman doesn't like the call whatsoever. He hates the call. He tossed the bat down. He was like, that's a ball. And then the umpire goes ahead and says, you know what? That's a strike. Held Grossman back, and Grossman hated the call immediately. 3-2 full count pitch now coming up here from Alvarado. Alvarado with this pitch can end the game. Can he do it right here, right now, and get some payback from all the smack talk that we've had? 3-2. Swing and a miss. That's a call strike 3. And we have a final score here at Citizens Bank Park. The Philadelphia Phillies will defeat the Atlanta Braves in Game 1 by a final score of 1-0. The one run coming in came on a Matt Vierling sacrifice fly to bring in JT Realmuto. And the Phils will take a win over the Atlanta Braves 1-0. So shutout. Hobbies first said yeah. LFG Mets probably. Aaron Johnson said yes, yes, yes. You guys already know, man. You guys already know. Appreciate everybody. Appreciate everybody. But the Phillies will get the win. 1-0 over the Braves. Ranger Suarez will get the win going against him. Will improve to 10-5. And the Phillies maintain their separation over the Brewers. Despite the fact the Brewers won today, the Phillies won today as well. And the Phillies are back to hopefully their old ways. They get a win over the Braves 1-0. And Alvarado somehow was able to finish it off. But yeah, guys, that's going to pretty much do it for me. Shout out to everybody that came through to the chat. Again, the final score, as you guys see right here on the screen. Final score, Phillies beat the Braves 1-0 in Game 1 of the series. And yeah, guys, that's going to pretty much do it for me. Shout out to everybody that came through in the chat. You guys were awesome as always. And yeah, guys, that's going to do it for me. Be sure to like and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next one, man. Peace out. Phillies win. Let's go. Peace, everybody. Have a good night, y'all. Peace out. Let's go, Phils.